you're okay. So today we're actually going to start standing up. I would recommend if you have blocks, grab some blocks and a foam roller, but you don't need any of them if you haven't got any of them. But if you have, then it's just going to aid to today's class. We're going to focus on more upper body mobility and thoracic mobility today. So we're going to start at the top of our mats. We're just going to bring our shoulders back. Bend our knees slightly. We're going to tuck our head in. Now we're just going to roll our body into a forward fold, but really slowly. So we're kind of folding vertebra by vertebra, bending on our knees, and then touching our toes all the way down, as low as we can. Then moving our torso to our right side. Now coming back up, vertebra by vertebra, really slowly. Bringing our shoulders all the way up, bringing our head up, the last thing. Now we're going to turn our body, face our left side, bring our head in. Now fold down to our left side. Keep that turn. Touch your toes, bend your knees as much as you need to. Now come back facing forward. Bend your knees again, bring your chest onto your thighs. And then we're going to slowly come back up, letting our head be the last thing. And again, we're going to turn to our right this time. Just bring our head in and then forward fold down to our right leg. Twist our body to the front. And then we're just going to stay here. We're going to take hold of our elbows. And then we're just going to go into a ragdoll position. So just swing side to side. Let your head just relax. This is a really nice one for your lower back. Perfect. Now place your hands onto the floor. Bend your knees as much as you can. We're going to keep our right hand onto the floor. We're going to straighten our left leg. Bring our left hand up to the sky. Place your left hand down. Bend your left leg this time. Straighten your right. Bring your right hand up to the sky. Now if you have blocks, you can put your hands on the blocks. And this just makes it a little bit easier for yourself. Or you can place your hands on your ankles. So just going to keep turning each side, pause slightly, and then bring your hand down, and then swap sides. Just do it in your own time. Taking a deep breath. Now if you have flexible hamstrings, maybe try this time and straighten both your legs. And then keep your hand up to the sky. Place it down. Do the same. Keep your legs straight. Oh, it's too early. I can't straighten my legs. And place both hands down. You don't need to block, so bring them back to the side. Let your head just drop. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Back into that forward fold. Inhale. Bring your hands up to the sky. You want to interlock your fingers, so you're making a little gun sign with your fingers. You're going to inhale, reach up as high as you can. And then exhale, you're going to bend your knees, side bend to your left. Reaching your arms to the left side, pushing your hips out to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, reach up. Bring your hands all the way back, nice big circle. Bring your hands onto your lower back, bend your knees, drive your hips forward, squeeze your bum, and it's going to bring your gaze up. Come into a little back bend. And exhale, drive your hips back, bring your hands onto the floor, bend your knees as much as you can. We're going to step back with our right foot. Our left hand is going to come inside our leg. We're going to lean forwards with that left leg. You can place your right leg onto the floor if you want it a little bit easier, or you can keep your knee off the floor, drive your right heel to the back of the room. You're going to lean forward, you're going to bring your hand all the way up and then twist back, hold it there with your arm, keep driving that right heel back, take a deep breath and then bring it back around, leaning forwards, driving that left knee out to the side, up again, all the way back. Bring it back forwards one more time. Inhale. Exhale, hold it there. Keep that arm back. and then place it back down. Bring your left knee to meet your right knee, coming into a cat and cow. So we're going to inhale, gaze forward, exhale, round your back as much as you can. So inhale, gaze forward, squeeze your shoulder blades, exhale, round your back as much as you can, really push your hands to the floor. And again, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, squeeze your back muscles, exaggerate this move, and then exhale, round your back. Good, inhale, right hand comes up to the sky, exhale, float it through, and again, inhale, exhale, float it through, bring that shoulder to the floor. Really push that left hand into the floor. Exaggerate the twist here. One more time, inhale. Exhale, place it down. And bring back to a neutral position. You're going to bring your right hand out in front. You're going to lean forwards, keep reaching forwards, and then you're going to bring it up and around, keeping your gaze forwards. So bring your hand to your hip, and then bring it back around. Lean forwards, keep leaning, and then bring it back around. One more time, up and around, lean forwards, keep leaning, bring it back around, and then back to a neutral position. We're going to come onto our elbows this time. You're going to bring your right hand onto your left elbow, your left hand onto your right elbow, and we're just going to come into some shrugs. So keeping this 4-point hold, you're just going to think about like bringing your chin to your wrist, squeezing your shoulder blades, and then pushing your shoulder blades away. So we're doing some scalp presses. So squeeze your shoulder blades, hold it here, and then push your shoulders away. And again, scalp press, squeeze, and then push away, bringing your shoulders away as much as you can. And again, squeeze and push away. And again, and push away. Good, now come back onto your hands. Tuck your toes, come into a downward dog. Bring your hips nice and high. Take a deep breath. Drop down to your left elbow. Keep reaching with that right hand. Hold it here. Keep your hips nice and high. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Hold, take a deep breath. Come back up onto your left hand. Drive your chest to your thighs. Now drop to your right elbow, sorry. Left hand comes out. Hold it here. Take a deep breath. Think about really pushing your left hand into the floor and keep reaching out with it. Good. Come back on, up into your both hands. Downward dog, bring that chest to your thigh. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, step your feet to your hands. Coming back into the opener. So we're going to bring our hands onto the floor. Right hand comes onto the floor, bend your right knee, lift it up with your left hand. Take a deep breath. Place it down. Bend your left knee. Straighten your right, left hand on the floor. Right hand comes up to the sky. Again, you can use the blocks if you need the blocks. Place your hand back down. Right hand to the floor, bend your right knee, twist up. Again, you can straighten your legs a little bit more if you want to challenge yourself. Place your hand down to the floor or your ankle. And last one. Place it down, good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. Interlock your fingers again, make a gun. Inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees, side bend to your left. I love this one. Oh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Bring your hands all the way back, bring them onto your lower back. Bend your knees, drive your hips forward, squeeze your bottom. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bend your knees, drive your hips back. Bring your hands onto the floor. We're going to step back with our left foot this time. Your right hand is going to come inside your right leg. Again, you can drop to your left knee if you need to. We're going to reach forward as much as we can. Inhale, bring our hand up and around, pushing that left heel towards the back of the room. Good. Inhale, bring your hand back around, reach forwards again. Think about driving that right knee out to the side. Lean down, reach forwards, bring your hand back around, all the way, gaze to the back of the room, open up that shoulder. And again, one more, lean forwards, inhale, take a deep breath, bring it back, and then bring your hand back to the floor, bring your knee to the floor if you hadn't already, step back into a tabletop position, and we're going to come into some cat and cow again. So inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, exhale, round your back, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale, come back to a neutral position. On the next inhale, you're going to bring your left hand up to the sky, reach up, gaze comes up to the sky, exhale, thread it through. Think about pushing that right hand into the floor, try and twist your body as much as you can. Inhale, back up to the sky, exhale, thread it through. One more time, inhale, exhale, place your hand back to meet your right hand. You're going to reach forward with that left hand this time, bring it up and around, keep your gaze forward, come to your hip, and then bring it back to that in front of you. And again, lean forwards, reach up and behind to your hip, and then back in front. One more time. Take a deep breath. Good. And then back around. Good. Fabulous. So this time we're going to literally just stay in this position. You're going to walk your hands forward. So keep your hips nice and high. You can grab the blocks. Have your blocks handy to make this a bit more intense if you want to. So again, if you haven't got any blocks, you're just going to come here, bring your hands out in front, bring your forehead onto the floor. If you have blocks, you can make this a little bit more intense by putting your hands on the blocks. So you're a little bit more risen, and you'll find there's a bit more of a stretch. So I'm just going to take a few breaths here. Think about pushing your hands into the floor or into your blocks. So we're keeping it nice and active. And at the same time, I want you to think about tucking your tailbone in this position. So we're tucking our tailbone and we're pushing our hands into the floor. So we're just going to hold it here. Take a nice deep breath. Oh, it's really nice. So in this position, you can just keep your hands here and you're just going to drop. So if you're on the floor without your blocks, you can come up onto tented fingers and you're just going to drop your right shoulder to the floor, keeping your left hand straight, keeping your right hand straight, just dropping that shoulder. So if you see what I'm doing on the left, I'm just dropping it down like that. So we're just going to hold this now, so dropping that shoulder. Again, if you want to grab your blocks, and then just drop your shoulder for a bit of an extra stretch. Taking a few breaths here. Working your lats, your shoulder. Keep pushing your hands into the floor. Keep that pelvic tuck. Okay, now swap sides. So you're bringing your left shoulder to the floor now. Keep pushing your hands into the floor. and relax back to the middle. Let your head just relax. Let your pelvic bone just go up to the sky. Let go of that active stretch now. We're just going to hold this passive stretch. Good. And slowly let your hands go off the blocks. You're going to bring your blocks to your side because we will be using them again. And we're just going to slowly bring our chest to the floor, so we're lying in a lying down position. So we're on our fronts. So we're going to bring our hands. So if you have no blocks, again, you don't need them. This is just giving it a bit more intensity. So we're just going to bring our hands onto the blocks. So we're just kind of opening up our chest a little bit, bringing our shoulders back. So you can build the intensity by taking the blocks up higher. So for me, like that's, I'm getting more of a stretch like that. Even like that, I probably need them on the highest just to get that nice stretch from myself. Everyone's different. But again, if you haven't got blocks, then what you can do is maybe grab some books instead, or just hold the stretch and just lift your hands up a little bit. So you're working the strength there rather than the passive stretch with a block. So we're just going to hold this for a few breaths, and then we're going to work on some active stretches in this position. So let your hands just, let your forehead just drop to the floor, and let your arms just relax in this position. So you want your elbows on the back of the block. Take a deep breath. This is a nice one if you're sitting at a desk all day and you're quite slouched over. So this is just helping you bring your shoulders back. Counteracting that stretch that we tend to sit all day. So this is a nice one to open up. Okay, we're going to take away the blocks now. We're going to keep our hands here. Forehead onto the floor. Now we're just going to lift our fists off the floor. I'm going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and relax. Now we're going to lift both of our arms off the floor. We're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to keep our hands here. We're going to open up our fingertips. We're going to turn our fingertips in, and now we're just going to tap the floor with our little finger for 5, 4, keeping your elbows up, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to turn our hands away from us, so our palms are facing the side walls, and we're going to touch our thumb to the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Palms facing down. We're going to lift our hands up to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Bring your right heel into your right bum. We're going to keep our hands like this, and you're just going to bring your foot to your left elbow. So we're just going to hold this stretch here. Take a deep breath. So when we're in this position now, we're going to do some active stretching. So I want you to think about pushing your left hand into the floor for 5 seconds. And we're going to do that 3 times, okay? So we're pushing that left hand into the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Relax into the stretch. And again, push down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And again, push down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your foot back around. Now we're going to swap sides. So bringing your left foot into your left glute. Bring your foot around to your right elbow this time. Let's just hold the stretch for a bit. Take a deep breath. Remember to breathe.
Okay, so same again, we're going to push that right hand down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And again, push down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. One more time, push down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Bring your feet together. Bring your hands by your chest. We're just going to come into an upward dog. So if you find any pinching in this position, just keep your arms bent. Just think about squeezing your shoulder blades. If you want more of an intense stretch, then just straighten your arms here. Look to your left. Look to your right. Getting that bend into a child pose. And we're just going to take a deep breath here. Bring your forehead onto the floor. And slowly walk our hands all the way in. And we're just going to finish off on our backs. So the next one, if you have a foam roller, like this is what I like doing it with the most. You don't need anything. Again, if you have a block, you can have it underneath your back like this. But I'm going to show you with the foam roller, so you just have something underneath you just to open up your chest a little bit more. And you're just going to kind of let your head relax on the top of it. And then bring your feet together, bring your hands over your head. And then you're just going to kind of relax here. If you haven't got anything, then just stay in this kind of butterfly position and let your hands just go above your head. So we're just going to take a few breaths here. Again, bring the foam roller onto your lower back and then really open up here. This one's a really nice one. Again, it's a good one if you're sitting down all day, letting your head come back, because we're always forward looking at our phones. Our shoulders are back, they're usually slunched over when we're sitting down. So this one is a really nice one to do, even if just in between, every half an hour, just come and do this. I like doing it. So just take a few breaths here. Completely relax into this pose. I like to turn my head side to side in this position, just give it a bit of a neck stretch. Okay, one last breath. You can just stay here for as long as you want to. Just take your time coming back up. If you've got a foam roller underneath you or a block, then just take it to the side. We're going to come into a seated position on your knees or on your bum, whatever's more comfortable. And we're just going to finish off with some neck mobility. So shoulders relaxed, gaze forward. We're just going to bring our right ear to our right shoulder. You're going to bring your left hand out, palm facing behind you. You're going to make a fist, and then you're going to bring that fist behind your back. Think about bringing your shoulder down to the floor. Now with your right hand, you're going to place it on your left side, and then we're just going to think about bringing our gaze down slightly, but lifting our chin up to the sky. Hold it here. Take a deep breath. Good, and come out of it. So swap sides now, bringing your left ear to your left shoulder, making a fist with your right hand, bringing your palm facing behind you, bring it behind your back. Think about bringing that right shoulder to the floor this time. Left hand onto your right side. Again, gaze slightly down so you can see your left armpit, and then think about bringing your chin up to the sky. Gentle pressure. Just think about bringing that right shoulder down this time. One last breath. out of it nice and slowly. Bring your hands onto your knees, and we're just going to turn our head side to side, looking over your left shoulder, looking over your right shoulder. And there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up or comment below if you want me to do something slightly different next week. I am open for whatever. Well, to keeping it mobility, flexibility wise. And yeah, I did have something to say. Oh yeah, Thursdays I'm also going to do another live class now in the morning. So I'm going to try and do like a yoga flow on the Wednesday, and then maybe like mobility on the Thursday or something like that. Again, I'm open for whatever you guys want who watch at home. Give me some ideas. But yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Well, I'll see you tomorrow morning if you wanna join me.